Jumbo, welcome new subscribers and thank you to those who have been with us from the start. We are thrilled to have you all here as we delve into a captivating tale from the Bible. We're peeling back the layers of the story of Lot, an intriguing figure whose narrative is as complex as it is controversial. Prepare for an exploration of faith, family, and the mysteries of human nature. Stay with us as we go deep into the story of Lot, a narrative full of twists and turns. We first meet Lot in the book of Genesis as the nephew of the patriarch Abraham. Born into a nomadic lifestyle, Lot was a part of a family who believed in a single all-powerful God. As a young man, he journeyed through the ancient Near East with his uncle. Together they traversed vast desert landscapes, rich river valleys, and towering mountains. However, as their flocks and herds grew, so did the needs of their people. The land could not support both Abraham's and Lot's livestock, causing tension among their herdsmen. So, Abraham proposed a solution. They should part ways, each choosing a different land to inhabit. Lot, given the first choice, was drawn to the lush, fertile plains near Sodom. It was a place of abundance where his herds could graze and his people could prosper. Little did he know this decision would drastically affect his life. Lot chose to settle in the fertile plains near the city of Sodom, a decision that would drastically affect his life. In Sodom, Lot found himself in the midst of a city infamous for its wickedness. The city was a hotbed of corruption, a place where vice ran rampant, and morality seemed to be a forgotten concept. But Lot, being a man of virtue, did not let the city's depravity taint his own righteousness. He carried himself with dignity and respect, standing as a stark contrast to the city's corrupt inhabitants. As Lot navigated his way through the city, he interacted with its residents, bearing witness to their wicked ways. Despite their immoral behavior, Lot maintained his position as a gateway keeper, a role that required him to welcome travelers into the city. It was a demanding role, but Lot fulfilled it with a sense of duty, ensuring that even in a city known for its wickedness, there was at least one righteous man to greet the weary traveler. In the course of his time in Sodom, Lot was visited by two angels disguised as men. Recognizing their divine nature, he offered them shelter in his home. Despite the city's hostility towards strangers, Lot extended his hospitality towards these heavenly visitors, treating them with the respect and kindness they deserved. However, the wicked inhabitants of Sodom, upon learning about the presence of these strangers, surrounded Lot's house, demanding that he hand over his guests. But Lot, in a display of courage and morality, refused to comply. He chose to protect his guests, even if it meant putting his own life at risk. This act of bravery didn't go unnoticed. The angels, in return, warned Lot about the imminent destruction of Sodom. They instructed him to flee the city with his family, thus sparing them from the divine punishment that was about to befall the city. Despite the imminent danger, Lot chose to protect his guests, a decision that led to the destruction of Sodom. His story serves as a reminder that even in the face of wickedness, one can choose to stand for righteousness and hospitality, and that these virtues are often rewarded, even in the most dire of circumstances. The wickedness of Sodom led to its doom, with Lot and his family barely escaping the city's destruction. The story unfolds as heavenly visitors, disguised as men, arrive in Sodom and are welcomed into Lot's home. Their divine mission, however, was to deliver a sobering warning. Sodom and its sister city, Gomorrah, had reached the peak of moral corruption and injustice, and their sins cried out to the heavens for retribution. As the night deepened, the city's depravity was laid bare, as a menacing mob surrounded Lot's home, revealing the depths of Sodom's wickedness. The angels, in response, struck the mob with blindness and revealed their true identity to Lot. The time for divine judgment had come. The angels urged Lot to gather his family and flee, for the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah were to be destroyed by the wrath of God. As dawn broke, Lot, his wife, and their two daughters left the city, carrying with them the divine command, "Escape for your life. Do not look behind you nor stop anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains lest you be consumed." Yet, as the heavens rained down fire and brimstone, obliterating the sinful cities, Lot's wife, in a moment of disobedience, turned back. The scriptures tell us that she became a pillar of salt, a stark monument to the cost of disobedience and the longing for a sinful past. Lot and his daughters, spared from the divine wrath, found refuge in the mountains. As they entered a cave, the magnitude of their loss began to sink in. The bustling cities, their home, their friends, their mother, all were gone. In the silence of the cave, they may have believed they were the last people on earth, unaware of the world that continued outside their mountain refuge. Lot and his daughters found themselves alone in a cave, believing they were the last people on earth. In a misguided attempt to continue their lineage, Lot's daughters committed an act that remains controversial to this day. From the ashes of Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot and his daughters found themselves isolated, believing they were the last people on earth. In their despair, the daughters made a decision that still evokes debate: to lie with their father and conceive children. This act, driven by desperation and the instinctual drive to preserve their bloodline, resulted in the conception of two sons. The eldest daughter bore Moab, whose descendants became the Moabites, while the younger gave birth to Ben-Ami, the progenitor of the Ammonites. These two groups would later play significant roles in biblical history, often clashing with the Israelites. The daughter's decision, steeped in desperation, reveals the complexities of human nature in dire circumstances. It's a testament to the lengths people may go to ensure survival, even when it means crossing societal norms and boundaries. As we delve deeper into the story of Lot, it's crucial to remember that these events are not just historical accounts or mere stories. They are narratives that provoke thought, challenge our moral compass, and force us to confront the reality of our human nature. Lot's story is a complex tapestry of decisions and consequences, a testament to the human capacity for both virtue and vice. As we navigate through these narratives, we are reminded of the profound impact our choices can have on ourselves and those around us, long after they are made. As we close this chapter, we reflect on the life of Lot, a man caught between his virtues and the vices of his time. From his early beginnings, Lot's life was marked by decisions, some of which would have profound implications. He chose to settle in the city of Sodom, a place notorious for its wickedness, and despite the divine warning, his wife looked back and became a pillar of salt. In the aftermath of Sodom and Gomorrah's destruction, Lot's daughters, driven by desperation and fear, committed an act that has sparked debates for centuries. Their actions serve as a stark reminder of how dire circumstances can lead to controversial decisions. But let's not forget, these narratives aren't just ancient tales. They are timeless lessons about the importance of our choices and the ripple effects they can have. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Lot's life. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Kwaheri.